Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Our teacher for this week is Louise Hay. We have a Saturday morning meditation today, which I like to focus on our physical senses and just use our physical senses to tap into what this body is feeling, what this body is experiencing. And hey, somebody, good morning, happy Saturday. And this leads us into a thought that comes from Louise Hay's words this morning, and that is, how does it feel to be you? Anthony, very good morning, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you, man. How does it feel to be you? The quality of our life could be summed up in this one question. We get taught as kids to neglect how we feel for so many different reasons. But at the end of your life, you will be left with only this one truth. How did it feel to be you? That is your whole life. How it feels to be you. And how do we navigate that? How do we do better at feeling better? Linda, very good morning. A very good Saturday to you. Right, so Louise Hay says, think thoughts that make you feel happy. Do things that make you feel good. Do things that make this body feel good. Be with people who make you feel good. Eat things that makes this body feel good. And go at a pace that makes you feel good. She says, to me, true prosperity begins with feeling good about yourself. If you think about it that way, prosperity, wealth, success, would anything really rank higher than actually really feeling good about yourself? It is a state of mind, she says. Prosperity, or lack of it, is an outer expression of the ideas in our head. And what she's trying to say is, if we do that inner work, the work to really feel good about ourselves, that becomes an outward expression. Jesse, good morning, happy Saturday. It's really good to see you. She says, find thoughts that make you feel good. This is so simple. She says, find thoughts that make you feel good, and then think those thoughts a lot. Could it get any simpler than that? Figure out what are the thoughts that make you feel good, and then be deliberate about thinking those thoughts a lot. Stop giving your precious energy to things that make you feel bad. I am no longer curious about the things that will upset me. And I'm sure that speaks in some way to things like the news. The things that drive us mad, that make us upset, but we can't put down our curiosity about knowing what's happening in the political scene or the economical scene, instead of just focusing on ourselves, tending to our garden, finding the thoughts that make us feel good and thinking them a lot. Estelle, a very good morning. Happy Saturday to you. So how do we get to this feel-good place? The most reliable way that I know of is to do the work that leads you to you. To work on all the things about yourself that scare you until you can look in the mirror and actually like the person you see. And in my experience, that is the most reliable way to get to a feel-good place, is to do the work that gets you to like the person you see in the mirror. One more thought from Louise Hay says, one of the bonuses about loving yourself is that you get to feel good. So today's meditation is called Come to Your Senses. It's not meant specifically to make you feel good, but we need a practice that helps us to take a step back and look at the thoughts that we think and the feelings we feel. It is only once we become the witness to our thinking and feeling that we start creating the ability to place our attention on better feeling thoughts. So if you're ready, you can close your eyes and we'll float away on today's journey together, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. A deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. Make that your job right now. With every exhale, to soften while you slump down your shoulders, soften your spine, and drop your head. Our journey today is checking in with this body. And we'll start that right now. On your next exhale, as your body softens, bring your attention to your forehead, the space between your eyes. Are you holding a frown there? Or has that space completely softened? With your next exhale, bring your attention to the space in and around your mouth. Do you often grind your teeth top onto bottom, bottom onto top? Do you often have your tongue pressed hard against the roof of your mouth? Are your jaw muscles often clenched tight. And in a moment, have you brought softness to that whole area there? With your next exhale, bring your attention to your shoulder muscles, neck and shoulder muscles. Do you often find your shoulders pulled up high, almost level with your ears? And right now, are they soft and just hanging down? Bring your attention to your belly, the place that we are able to hide tension so well that we're not even aware of it. Are your abdominal muscles softened right now? Bring your attention to your butt cheeks. Are you clenching, or have you softened there? And then your arms and legs. With particular attention to your hands. Are your hands often balled in tight fists? And for right now, are they lying halfway open in your lap? We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, continuing to help our bodies stretch, move, and adjust. Take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles, going forward and to the left, and also forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, focus on your spine. Dip your left shoulder towards your left hip, and then also dip your right shoulder towards your right hip. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a space of presence as much as we are able to for the moment, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is a really good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it the longest, slowest exhale that you can. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, really feel into your body. Feel how softness slowly settles into every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. Feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. next big breath as you dive deep into you. Feel yourself drop into this body. And if you can, even perhaps wrap your arms around this body and say, hello, body. It's really nice to have you. Take your next big breath. Our journey of the senses starts at the top and works its way through our body. Our first stop is your eyes. For this exercise, we keep them closed and we see with our mind. But if you were to open your eyes, what would be the most obvious thing that you would see? Take a moment to find it. And when you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, study this obvious thing from all of its angles. Try and see all of its color and all of its texture. Take your next big breath. Then with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, we are changing gears. We're still staying with your eyes, but this time, what would be the least obvious thing you could find in the room? Search around for a moment for that thing that you go, oh yes, that over there. And with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, study it in all of its detail, from all of its angle, and see if you can find all of its texture. Take your next big breath. Notice your ability to take a step back and be an observer. Just being curious about what your body is experiencing. We'll take a step down to what you can hear. And with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, bring your attention to the most obvious sound that you can hear. Listen deep into it and see if you can find the different layers of this sound. Take your next big breath. And then we'll change gears with your next big breath as you dive deep into you. Bring your attention to the faintest sound that you can hear. What is the softest sound that you can zone in on at the moment? Take your next big breath. Notice your ability to take a step back and be the observer of what this body is busy experiencing. As we take another step down, for our next 2 stops, change your breathing to whatever works for you to help you smell and taste. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, see if you're able to find any obvious smell for this moment. What obvious smell can you find right now? Take your next big breath. And then as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, can you find any other smell at all? Take your next big breath. Notice your ability to take a step back and just be the witness to what this body is experiencing. We'll take a step down to what you can taste. And with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, are you able to find any obvious taste in this moment? Take your next big breath. And then changing gears, as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, can you find any other taste at all? Take your next big breath. Notice your ability to take a step back and be the curious witness to what this body is experiencing. We have one more stop left, and that is the surface of your skin. Scan the surface of your skin and find the most obvious sensation. And as you bring your attention there, see if you can find different descriptions of sensation, different pressures, and that one obvious spot. Take your next big breath. And then search on the surface of your skin for the slightest sensation. Where on the surface of your skin can you find the softest possible touch, and place your attention there. Take your next big breath. And notice again your ability to take a step back and be the curious witness to what this body is experiencing. We'll take one more big breath together to slip out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back, or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you again some of Louise Hay's words. She says, think thoughts that make you happy. Do things that make you feel good. Be with people who make you feel good. Eat things that make your body feel good. Go at a pace that makes you feel good. She says, to me, true prosperity begins with feeling good about yourself. And then, and this is the important one, find thoughts that make you feel good, and then think those thoughts a lot. Stop giving your precious energy to the things that make you feel bad. How do we cultivate this? How do we cultivate thinking better, feeling thoughts? It starts with awareness. Having a brain, having a subconscious mind means we're often thinking thoughts we're not aware of. And it starts with becoming aware of the things we think. But so often when we do become aware of these thoughts, we don't like what we see there, so we try and turn away. We try and look away from the scary thoughts, the uncomfortable feelings. But we don't get through the scary thoughts and past the uncomfortable feelings by avoiding them. And for that, a practice as simple as today's. Cycle through your physical senses and teach yourself, remind yourself that you are able to be the witness of this body and what it thinks and feels. And in the same way that you could cycle through your physical senses in the way you just did, we can get so much better at being the witness to what we're thinking and feeling. Taking a step backwards and looking at these thoughts, allowing them to surface just like we allow the sensation in our skin to surface. Can I become aware of uncomfortable thoughts and emotions? And in a similar way, take a step back and just curiously look at what they're doing. Look at the thinking happening. And without trying to get into a battle with these thoughts and emotions, after allowing them for a while, and then choose. What are the thoughts that do make me feel good? Let me choose them. Let me think more of them. What are the things that make this body feel good? Let me do more of those things. whenever the uncomfortable thinking and the uncomfortable feeling arises, give it a moment. Take a step back. Observe. In a way, it's not that much different than paying attention to what you're smelling. And then you're free to choose. Find the thoughts that make you feel good, and then think them a lot. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you, Louise Hay, for these beautiful words. Find the thoughts that make you feel good, and then think those thoughts a lot. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for this physical body with all of its outer senses that give me feedback from the world around me. It helps me explore the world around me. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for this physical body with its inner senses that helps me understand the world inside me and helps me explore the world inside me. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning that exploring my inner world, being the witness to my thoughts and feelings and emotions, can be as simple and as curious and as exciting an exercise as using my outer senses to explore the world around me. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for taking yourself on your own journey. Thank you for being the explorer of the world around you and the world inside of you. Narishka, good morning. It really is good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Michelle Jameson, it is so good seeing you pop in. Hope you have an awesome weekend. Good evening, Pepe. It's always really good to see you pop in live. I know there were more names, but they're all in the background now and I can't see them anymore. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for sitting with us for a while. Thank you for going on your own journey. Thank you, Anthony and Sunmari and Leshna and Estelle and whoever else is in the background that I can't see right now. Jesse as well, there we go. Have a great weekend. And remember, tomorrow morning on a Sunday, if you like a particularly quiet meditation, that always happens on a Sunday. I love a space in which we can come together and just be quiet together. What a beautiful space that is. Have an awesome weekend and see you soon. Ciao, ciao.